Happy Sunday, everyone. I am back with two non-phone work at home job leads that I would like to share with you. Plus, we're going to talk about how to fill out a job application and show you a sample job application. We're going to talk about my free job planner. And before we get into the information, as you can see on my screen, my channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads. So if you are looking for a non-phone work at home job lead, make sure you consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to turn on all notifications so when I upload new videos, it will notify you that a new video has been uploaded. And don't forget that you always check your community tab because that is where I engage with you, as well as if you would like to become a member of my YouTube channel, don't forget to click the join button. There is a short video explaining the benefits. I would love to have you. Shout out to everyone that's already a member of my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in. We're going to talk about the company Literacy Pittsburgh. They're currently seeking data entry operators to work remotely. This is a full-time position, and they do offer flexible hours. And the pay, as you can see, is between $30,000 and $34,000, which adds up to between $14 and $16 per hour. So to give you information about what you'll be doing is you're going to manually enter data from one report to another database system for long stretches of time, at least 5 to 6 hours at a time. You're going to proactively identify any potential systems or potential errors and identify opportunities to solve problems. You can also use and handle confidential data in a manner consistent with agency policy. And the qualification is 3+ years of data entry experience or background or training. They want you to be proficient in Microsoft Office program and at least one database program like Salesforce, proficient A+, and comfortable with accepting and applying for criticism, okay? Now, when you scroll down here, in order to apply for the position, the deadline to apply for this position, you need to apply for this position by January the 14th, 2022. What you need to do is send your resume and cover letter with the name of the position and where you heard about it and to this email address. They don't accept no phone calls or pleas. And then all invites applicants to include their cover letter, a statement about how your unique background and our experience can contribute to the diversity company here. So go ahead and apply if you feel like you're a good fit for this position. Again, these type of positions do not last that long. And then speaking of another data entry, we're going to be talking about Consumer Direct Care Network. They're currently seeking data entry coordinators, one, to work from home. This is a full-time position. It only requires a high school diploma. This is a W-2 job with benefits. And according to Glassdoor, the pay is between $12 and $18 an hour. So to give you information about what you'll be doing is you're going to be responsible for ensuring smooth onboarding and day-to-day management of FEA employers. That is what you're going to be doing. You're going to comply with applicant legal requirements, standards, policy, and procedures. You're going to assist with special projects. You're going to monitor deliverables and ensure timely completion of projects. You're going to assist and support new employees. And then you're going to also file powers of attorney for assigned FEA employers. So the qualification, just a high school diploma is preferred. Previous office experience is preferred. A combination of education experience. And then you must be able to successfully pass a background screening. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply. Now, we're going to talk about the correct way of how to fill out an application. I know that some people may say, well, I already know how to fill out an application. So your application, your job application needs to be on point as well as your resume needs to be on point. But when you fill out an application, this is what you need to go by, is to read the application before filling it out. Make for sure you read it completely before start filling it out. Take your time. It's not a race. Take your time. Always read through your application several times before submitting it because you don't want to accidentally have misspelled words, punctuation, grammar errors. So make for sure you read it very thorough. Read through it, everything. because an application that was typed carefully and consistently will stand out positively to an employer. So make for sure when your application is well written and accurate, then the interview will be more likely to view you as a candidate for the job, and that's what you want. Answer completely and truthful. There, if you don't know the answer, just put NA, not applicant. Make for sure you do that at all times, and then include your resume. Make for sure your resume it has a makeover, and make for sure that your resume is tailored to each job that you're applying for. And in the job post, like I always say, there are keywords in the job post, so make for sure you implement that in your resume if you have the experience. Don't lie, but make for sure you implement that in your resume if you have the experience, and fill out your job information by your current job. Put that information in there, and then put in the extra effort. Always research your salary. Always do that. Go to Google, research it. You don't want to put down that you want to make, I say, $20 an hour, and the job is paying $30 or $40 an hour. So make for sure you always research your salary, proofread your application. Always do that. And it talks about, we was talking about keywords, making sure you always use keywords, okay? Because your application as well as your resume is what is going to be going through an applicant tracking system, and they look for specific keywords. So make for sure you do that as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a sample job application. This is what a sample job application, this is what it looks like if you were going on site, or as well as you filling out an application online. This is for me, it's similar to what you're going to be filling out online. So make sure you go and take out time and look at this. It tells you, please note it is important that you complete all parts of the application. If your application is incomplete or does not clearly show the experience and or training required, your application may not be accepted. If you have no information to enter in a section, please write NA. So as you see on the screen, it's very self-explanatory. You're going to put your name, your first and middle last name. You're going to put your mailing address, city, state, and zip code, your telephone number. If you're under 18, you have to list your age and then put your email address. Now, a lot of people are skeptical about here the Social Security number. I know I was. But the purpose of the Social Security number is to do a credit check, a background check, and to identify who you are. But before you give that information, make for sure you really research these companies. I screen them. I contact hiring managers, CEOs, and make for sure that they are legitimate before I list them on any platform. But do your own research for peace of mind, and make for sure that all these jobs are with BBB, which is Better Business Bureau. Okay, and then when you scroll down to the job type, when you're looking for a job, I would put I have no preference. Okay, make sure you put that I have no preference. And then if you do, like you said, okay, I can only work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I'm not able to work Saturday and Sunday. Then once you get an invite, then you can discuss that. And then I'm seeking look at the job post. If the job post says full time, that's what you need to put. If it says part time, check part time. If it says full or part time, then you check full or part time. And how many hours can you work? 40 hours and plus. Can you work nights? You let them know. Date available to begin? I would say immediately. Right now, you choose. Now, the additional information, what stands out to me is, have you ever been convicted of or entered a plea of guilty, no contest, or had a withhold judgment to a felony? If this have happened to you, make for sure you're honest. Like I said before, when I discussed this, when I was working on site, there was a particular person that checked no, and really they had this on their background. And they were a good worker. They stayed probably about anywhere from 6 months to a year. And the supervisor came in, and they hated to tell this particular person, because this person came to work, knew their job, but they had to let them go because that was part of company policy, is being true, and they were let go. So make for sure that if this have happened to you, say, yes. If it have happened to you, be honest. Just because it happened, it don't mean that you can't get a job. It's a lot of people are able to still get a job, even though this, they had this right here. Okay, so make for sure you be honest. And then when you scroll down, your education, you want to put down the name of your high school, the mailing address. If you don't know it, Google it. years you completed, your major, usually getting a high school diploma is your general education, and then you just put a diploma, college, or business or trade school. Put the name of the trade school or the college. Put the mailing address, the years you completed. What was your major? Like business administration, accounting, different things like that. And what did you receive? A bachelor's degree, master's, or certifications, put that down there. And then when you scroll down your work experience, you're going to put down your current job. And of course, you're going to list your company's name, name of last supervisor, your start date, end date, starting salary, final salary. And then the reason for leaving, make for sure you have a good reason. Don't put down the reason why I'm leaving is for more money, even though it's true. A lot of employers look at it, well, if this particular person is leaving their current company because of more money, then what would they do at this company? So just put something like, the reason why I'm leaving is to use the skills that I've learned to grow with your company. That sounds better than saying, I'm leaving because I want more money, which is true. I know I can understand because the cost of everything is going up, but just make for sure you put a good reason there. And then when you list what you do on the job, basically take your resume, copy what's on your resume, and put that there here because you want to go into complete sentences. You want to have paragraphs, bullet points if you want to, but you don't want to just put one thing, data entry, and that's it. Go into details at all times, and then maybe contact this employer. If you want them to contact them, say yes. If no, then you're going to have a reason why that you don't want them to contact your current employer. And then when you scroll down, the reference is a big thing here. Is that when you use people as a reference, make for sure you notify them and let them know um, that you use them as a reference. You don't want an employee to call them and it's like, who is this calling me? Make sure you inform whoever you use as a reference that, have a look out. I've listed you on the reference, okay? So I hope this have helped someone to give you information about how to complete a job application. And we're going to talk about my free job planner for job seekers. This free job planner will help you plan out your job search by giving you a tracker to track everything when you're applying for a remote job. All you have to do is click the download button. Once you click the download button, this is what you receive, a PDF file, and you have a choice to download it or you can print it out immediately. So basically, what this job tracker is that when you're applying for jobs, you're keeping a track of all companies that you're applying for. So you're going to put the date that you apply for the job, the company's name, the job title, the salary, and the job type, whether it's a W-2, 1099, seasonal job. And when you scroll down, you can put down whether if it's a full or part-time. If the company offer paid training, did you apply? You can put yes or check mark, put down the keyword skills requirement, and then if you were offered the job. Now, when you scroll down here, this is a comparison to the job post and your resume. You want to put the keywords that are listed in the job post, and you want to look at your resume and see if you have those keywords in your resume. So basically what you want to do is take the keywords out of the job post and implement it into the resume. And I'm not saying lie. If you don't have the experience, don't do it. But if you have the experience, that is what you want to do. And that is how your resume passed the applicant tracker system. Once it passed the applicant tracker system, you are invited to an interview. So this is an interview tracker where you're going to put the date that your interview is going to take place, the company's name, the Zoom link. Interviews are conducted in a platform similar to Zoom. So you want to have that Zoom link, who's going to interview you, the time, and don't forget to ask whether if it's Central Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, Eastern Time. You need to know that. That's very important. And then this is something that you need to do before your interview is that you research the company. Know as much about the company as you can. Prepare to answer and ask questions. Never go into an interview and they ask you, do you have any questions? No, I don't have any questions. Make sure you always, ask questions. Plan and prepare your attire, Test your tech in advance. Make sure your microphone is working, your computer. Be mindful of your facial expression and body language because, of course, they can see it because you're on camera. Speak clearly and slowly. Be confident. Listen before you answer. So I feel like this is a great job tracker to help you get on track because all I want you to do is get the job, be confident, be prepared, and be yourself. So we're going to do a recap just in case you missed something. We talked about this free job planner for job seekers. This will help you plan out your job search by giving you a tracker to track everything when you're applying for a remote job. We talked about how to fill out an application, and then we discussed, went over the sample job application. I gave you 2 non-phone work at home job leads. The first one is Consumer Direct Care Network. They're looking for a dating entry coordinator, one to work from home. This is a full-time job. They only require a high school diploma. This is a W-2 job with benefits. And according to Glassdoor, the pay is between $12 and $18 per hour. We also talked about Literacy Pittsburgh. They're seeking data entry operators to work remotely. This is a full-time position, and this company do offer flexible hours, and the pay is between $14 and $16 per hour. Make sure you go ahead and apply today. Don't delay. All links to this job will be under the video. And then also we talked about my channel. My channel, as you can see, Real Work From Home Jobs with Thressa is all about non-phone work at home job leads. So if you're looking for a non-phone work at home job lead, guess what? You have landed on the right channel. Make sure you share my channel with everyone that you know that are seeking non-phone work at home job leads. I list non-phone work at home job leads every single day. That's Mondays through Sunday, and they go out at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do not want to miss out. Make sure you turn on your notifications so when I upload new videos, it will notify you that a new video has been uploaded, and it will give you plenty of opportunity to go ahead and apply for these positions before they're no longer available. Always check your community tab. That is where I engage with you at all times. And if you would like to become a member of my YouTube channel, I would love to have you. All you need to do is click the join button. There is a short video explaining the benefits of becoming a member of my YouTube channel. Shout out to everyone that's already a member of my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you so much. Again, all links to every job that I discuss will be under the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.